We go now to 135 pounds. We're moving right along here in the 11th Annual National Senior High School Wrestling Championships. And in the black singlet will be another New Jersey finalist, Frank Edgar from Toms River East High School. State runner-up as a junior, 5th this year. Neither of these wrestlers, as a matter of fact, state champions. In the blues and white singlet, from Long Beach High School in Long Beach, New York, 2-time third-place finisher in the New York State Tournament, Jonathan Masa of Long Beach High.
Well, we have another battle of the borders.
And Masa in on the single, switched off to a double, trying to finish it there, and Edgar trying for a roll off the bottom, rethrow off the bottom, but nice position there by Masa. Will he be able to finish it? Edgar locked around the stomach, but Masa able to break that lock and score the first 2 points of the match. It's 2-0.
What Masa's digging for there is what a lot of kids were using coming through. He's a great tilt guy. I've watched him earlier in the tournament. Now he'll get an arm bar, he'll cinch it up by grabbing the wrist underneath, and then that head is glued, and you can either run him over your hip or run him over his head, and it's ugly underneath.
Barely a minute gone here in the match. 55 seconds left as they bring it back to the center, but right away, the takedown, the 2 near fall points on the tilt for Jonathan Masa, and a 4-0 lead right off the bat. Now Edgar with the stand-up, trying to break the hands and get the escape, and he's got it. He's on the board. It's 4-1. And now Edgar in on the leg attack. Masa fights it off. 4-1 the score on the quick start by Jonathan Masa of Long Beach, New York. Neither of these wrestlers won their states, but one of them will be a national high school wrestling champion. We'll see who it is. And now the single switch off to the double by Edgar. 15 seconds left in the period, and a nice barrel roll by Masa to come out of it, but Edgar still in on the single. 5 seconds left to go, and looks like no points are going to be scored here. They'll go to the second, still 4-1.
He had all he needed, took that double aside, and got Waller rolled, and it's, coming out on that, you got to scramble.
That was really something, a really deep double there by Frank Edgar, and boy, a nice side roll there by Masa to get out of it. Well, Edgar will start on the top here, on the bottom here in the second period, and Masa will start with looking for another bar tilt, it looks like. But Edgar up on his feet. Masa brings him back down.
I can promise you one thing. Edgar was watching what was going on throughout the tournament with Masa, because he cannot cinch up that arm bar like he has throughout the tournament, keeping that arm back and posted away from him, cinching it up. Once again, once you have that cinched up, it's murder underneath.
25 seconds gone here in the second period, and still on top is Jonathan Masa with the 4-1 lead and in the top position. And he trips Edgar back down and looking for another tilt, but only got a 1 count, not enough for points. They go off the edge with 1:23 to go, and boy, it's been all Masa so far.
Masa just, he kind of, it's a little fishy thing. He'll get up, he gets in rear standing, he just grabs a little 2-on-1 like, I'm not really going to do nothing, just let me go here, and he goes to a trip right to your back. Very unorthodox. Right there it is.
Up on the
right there it is.
And right
there it
to
is.
the tilt.
You don't feel it coming. There's no denying it. You don't feel it coming.
I've seen Masa a couple of matches in this tournament, and Frank Edgar, I want to tell you, is not the only person he's caught with that tilt right off the stand-up, and a really, really slick move there, the second time he's done it. Under a minute to go left in the second period, and Masa has extended his lead to 6-1.
Rear standing, most kids will just get you back to your base or to your belly. Masa has this cutie, boy. He just takes you straight to your back, and he's going to his back, but he's happy. He's fine.
He's got the arm bar looking for another tilt. Couldn't get it past the 90-degree angle, but he is firmly in command here. Edgar has not really come close to getting off the bottom, even though he's had a couple of stand-ups. 20 seconds left to go.
Edgar's been not fighting for his life, but fending off pinning combination after pinning combination. When you're doing that, it's real hard to generate an offense. You're just trying to stay off your back.
11 seconds left to go here in the second period, and
Edgar's tough. I mean, we've watched him throughout the tournament. I'm a little bit shocked here. I didn't expect it to be so one-sided at this point.
Well, sitting back with the bar again, looking for more back points. Won't get him, but boy, an impressive performance on top here in this second period, although almost the headlock for the reversal there at the buzzer.
Father Time bit Edgar right in the butt on that one. Had he had another 10 seconds, maybe.
Well, it'll be interesting to see here how quickly Masa can get out. He's on the hands. Edgar doing a good job of staying behind the arms, and
he's got a Merkel hooked up. He's locked over the head. He's got a Merkel. He's going to have to roll through with that. It could be stalemated. I'm very curious of what Edgar is thinking right now. I mean, he knows the score. He knows the time. He knows what he's got to do. And once again, time is on his side. Looks like he's going to cut him.
Well, he almost cut him. He didn't get enough separation to grant the escape so far, but Masa, right in on the leg, he does get the escape. And probably something fortunate for Edgar. Now,
Masa
tried to duck under, and he does have the 2 points.
Oh my God, he's flat. Oh my
Edgar
God.
was flat, but the count is coming for Edgar, and now Masa gets out of it. Now it's 8-3, the score. Didn't quite get the back points, did Edgar, but he did get the takedown. Masa with the escape, and now Edgar with another takedown cuts the lead to 8-5, and 50 seconds left to go. And I think Edgar may want to cut Masa loose here, and he does. 9-5 with the escape, and Edgar hoping this isn't too little, too late. In on the leg again, but a lot of time being wasted on the edge, and they'll bring it back to the center. 36 seconds left to go, and Edgar still needs a couple of takedowns to get back into this match.
You called it exactly, Rob. He burned up almost 10 seconds just hanging on the edge.
And the spin behind now by Edgar. Kind of an ill-advised shot by Masa. It's now 9-7. Under 30 seconds left to go. And a stall warning against Masa on the bottom. Edgar, I think, would like to get out of here. And a stalemate with 18 seconds left.
Bottom man hooks that elbow and just studs out under there. You can't do anything on top. That was the appropriate call, and he just stayed there. He knew what he was doing.
Now 10-7 with the escape given as Edgar lets him go. And a takedown and an escape again, 11-9. Edgar is just a takedown away from tying this. Last 5 seconds. Both wrestlers shooting, but it's not going to be enough. Masa holds on despite 4 third-period takedowns by Edgar. He wins at 11-9, and he's the National High School champion at 135 pounds. Second place to Frank Edgar of Toms River East, New Jersey. Well, in a minute, we'll be going to the 130-pound All-America presentations. But first, let's join Ed Ferraro with our champion, John Masa, at 135.
Okay.
John, started out the match going like a ball of fire. A lot of scoring. How'd you feel at the end there?
Felt a little gassed. The season ended a long time ago. I tried to stay working out, but it's hard because you don't have the same kids that are always out. We had to travel a lot to wrestle. Wrestle a lot with Jesse Jansen. And it really helped for me.
So you feel like the only reason that you were gassing a little bit was that day-to-day grind that you were used to was not there anymore?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you had the ability to turn it on in the beginning, go at him, get the score that you needed, and just kind of calculate yourself throughout the match?
Yeah, I wasn't planning on gassing out at the end, but I had to deal with it. He had me going there for a little bit. But I travel all over the place to wrestle with the best kids. I went to Easton a couple times to wrestle with Jake. You know, that's what helped me out.
I know,
I'm a
but
national champion.
I know about you, John, and all the work that you've done to get here right now. You got to be very proud of yourself.
Definitely. Very not satisfied though. Should have won the state, but I'll take a national championship.
When you get satisfied, John, that's no good. So that's a great trait to have, and congratulations once again.
Thanks, appreciate it.